All right, week 6 best bets, of course, with the America's favorite degenerate in the yellow. Of course, it's not me. It's the one in the yellow here. Went to the right of the screen. Zack Degenerate. What's up, buddy? I'm
What's
happy. I'm happy right now, buddy. I'm in a good mood. Aren't you in a good mood? You in a good mood like I am?
I'm always in a good mood.
That's right. I mean, you know why? This recorded top of the show. The Mets eventually NLCS. Um, I, I mean, look, I was saying, this was my World Series, this series, because you know it, you know my lifelong hatred of the Phillies. So this was my World Series. This is like, to me, everything else past this is house money.
Look, I was happy Lindor earned his salary this year.
You did. He sure did.
He did with one swing, so good for him.
Yeah, I mean, he has a case of MVP. I mean, I'll give it to Otani, obviously, but after
He
Otani, I
has
think.
no case for MVP.
Well, no, I agree with Otani. I agree with you. It's Otani. What I'm saying, people are saying that the reason why Lindor has a better case is that because he's a position player. But Otani was so special, even playing DH this year. You can't ignore that. He damn right was 60 this year, wasn't he?
All right.
Close to it.
Just because you have to fill out a ballot up to like 5 names or 10 names, that does not mean you are MVP worthy. Sometimes there are just years where it's just clear cut, and that's all there is.
No, I'm not disagreeing with you, buddy. We agree on Otani MVP, right? We agree with that, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So we're not disagreeing with that. I'm just talking about people's argument for Lindor getting it. I'm like, I get it, but no.
I never even heard someone mention him for
You
MVP.
need to get out more often, then I guess. Then talk to the people out there. Talk to the people.
You mean delusional
Mets
Met
fans.
fan?
By the way, I was saying on the top of the show too. Well, low key MVP of the series was Dave Peterson in relief. Same situation like game 1. Mets down 1-0 for a chunk of the game. The Phillies had chances to blow doors off this game, and Peterson kept the game within reach enough for the Mets bats to take over in late innings. It's like game 1. It's like game 1. Because I can argue that game 1 and his performance there tilted the series. So I don't understand how the Phillies bats was so quiet tonight. Not even tonight. This entire series. It's weird.
I just can't believe you get this excited for something that's like your 4th most exciting sporting team.
Third.
Really? I thought wrestling slipped in before this.
Stop. Come on. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Stop.
It's the Mets.
You also remember too, the Mets. It's very far in a few years they do this. So when we have these opportunities to make some noise like this, you got to take it in. You got to enjoy it. You know. But it also reminds me how much I love playing baseball. And on that, the Mets are my first love. The first sport I got into was baseball. So the first thing I rooted for was the Mets. Before the Heat, before the Giants, it was baseball for me. So, even though I was alive at 86, I wasn't old enough to appreciate it. So that's the one sport I'm still looking forward to. One team still left. I want to be able to enjoy as an adult / teenager. Like the Rangers in hockey, I 14 years old, in '94 for the Rangers. Obviously, Heat championships, 3 of them as an adult. Giants Super Bowls, I've pretty much enjoyed 3 of the 4. So this is the one. The Mets. I need a World Series.
Oh man, it's gonna be a long time for you.
It's been a long time for me, buddy. Almost 30 years.
Yeah,
almost 40 years.
I'm thinking another 30, but
you're an asshole. Anyway,
like 30 for 30.
You know what? You're an asshole. You know why though? You probably mad at me. You know what? You know why you're mad at me also too? Because you lost again this week by one game. So I'm now 4-1. You're 4-1 this year in our Egypt Degenerate picks, West Bets here.
I really didn't think Sunshine would get a win before I did, but it's been a rough year for me gambling.
Is it really?
Look, I got 2 mainstays, but I try and bet stuff with everything else with them.
Yeah. All right, let's get to the games. Of course, I'm biased this week. The Chiefs, the Rams, the Dolphins, and the Vikings. Of those 4 teams, Zachary, who do you think needs this bye more?
You said the Rams, right?
Chiefs, Rams, Dolphins, Vikings.
Yeah, it's got to be the Rams. They've got no offensive weapons right now. Everyone's hurt. The line is banged up. They need time to heal.
If you're the Rams, though, are you considering selling at this point now? Do you consider moving Stafford? Do you consider moving some of these pieces now?
Have you? No, because you still have a shot technically when
Yeah.
you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Look at how bad the NFC is. I really don't believe. I mean, they still have the Eagles as favorites to win the division,
They
and
should
they're
be.
2-2.
They
So
should be. They should be for the time being.
no, they should not be.
No, no, don't be a homer. Don't be a homer. We'll get to your boys in a second. They got a big test this week. We'll get that in a second.
Yeah. Even if we lose, we'll show up and play better than what the Eagles have done.
Well, like I said, we'll get the Eagles in a second. I have something to say about that. But I'm gonna, Rams. I will say yes. I mean, because I have to think both conferences are the same situation. There's one runaway in each conference: Chiefs in one, Vikings in the other.
Yeah.
I don't think the Vikings will win the division though. I still think the Lions win the division, if you ask me. But the Dolphins, can definitely use this rest up too, also as well. I think the Dolphins, they're right there, only game behind for first place in the division right now. They get two back in 2 weeks, and Buffalo's coming to earth a little bit. Jets are still having their issues, so that's not an impossibility. Dolphins just to if they stay the course next 2 weeks, they can come back with Tua and hopefully win some games on the back end. We'll see.
No, you're
But
right.
right, but anyway, let's get to the first game. That's tomorrow night. Hopefully I'll have power to watch this because we're still waiting for Hurricane to get here. Both of us are.
Oh, stop.
Yeah, I know. Seahawks at Niners. Niners are 3.5-point favorites over under 49. Zach, what you got?
I told you earlier in the week, this could be one of those weird weeks where maybe only one or two actual home teams win. But I do like them as an underdog this week, getting points.
Seattle?
Yes. So
You taking
give me
Seattle?
Seattle plus the points.
You think it went out right?
Oh hell no! But I like the 3.5. So
It's that damn half point, man.
it is.
That damn. No, I think San Francisco is going to win, and I think it'll win in convincing fashion. I think they are probably so pissed at how they lost the Arizona game last week, and rightly so. I think, and low key, Brock Purdy's had a really good year.
Yeah.
Low key, no one's talking about that actually. I'm really surprised, but he's had a good year. San Fran's done this last couple of years. They start slow, 2-3, that kind of thing, and then they turn on later in the year. I think we'll see the same thing here. I think the only thing I'd be concerned about is number one, Christian McCaffrey is not back yet. Still, that could be a injury. I think that could be a season-ending injury for him, honestly. But a lot of injuries around in general. Did Debo miss this Sunday too? Also,
Yeah, that's what I'm expecting.
okay. So, but I'm gonna say San Francisco. I just trust them more. I don't trust Seattle. I told you guys 2 weeks ago, even when they were 3-0, they're a bunch of frauds. And I'm being proven right now. Give me you let my team walk into your building and beat you guys. Take away that fumble 6 the other way 99 yards. We win that game 1 away. So give me Niners. Give me Niners. So all right. Sunday games. First one is going to be in Germany. Jaguars at Bears. The Bears are 2-point favorites. The over-under is 44.5, Zach.
The Jaguars always win over in London. All right.
This is
They
Germany,
have
though.
a
This is
better
Germany, though.
home
This is
field.
Germany. This is Germany, though, not London.
Doesn't matter. It's Europe.
Okay.
It's all
Good
Europe.
point. Good point. Taking Jags?
Yeah, I'm taking the Jags.
I actually like Chicago to win this game, but I'm not brave enough to bet this game. So I'm at the under. Bears defense is actually really good. Like really good. Like probably top third of the league. Good. I mean, 3-2, with Caleb Williams only now playing good football. So that might be out there. But I'm not brave enough to bet either one of these teams, so I'm betting the under this one. This is definitely a stay away though overall, if anything. All right. We got Cardinals at Packers. The Packers are 5.5-point favorites. The over-under is 47, Zach.
Look, I like the over. I want to have the balls to take Green Bay. I feel like this is a matchup for Jordan Love going against Arizona's defense. That's pretty atrocious, but I think the safer bet's just going over.
Arizona had their shocking win of the year. Okay, now they get let down. Now, give me Green Bay to win this game. I think Green Bay now Jordan Love is back, feeling himself now. They'll make their trek to the playoffs. Give me the Packers to win this game and actually win this relatively easily in Lambeau. All right. We got Colts at Titans. The Titans are 1-point favorites. The over-under is 43.5, Zach.
I know I clown on Anthony Richardson, but Will Levis just loves to throw the game away. The most inopportune time to turn the ball over, he's like, "Here, please take it. Please take it." So, yeah, I'll take the Colts.
Taking Joe Flacco on the Colts, huh?
Oh, I thought Anthony Richardson was coming back.
I don't know. I haven't heard anything yet. I'm assuming
Oh,
Flacco's back. Flacco played well this last week.
yeah.
Yeah, the old man. And this is, again, another stay away, though, because division rivals. I'm going to go with the optics here. Give me Tennessee off a bye and they're home. I'll take Tennessee.
All right. Good luck.
We'll see. I don't trust the Colts, man. I still trust them.
Yeah, well, I don't think you have to worry about trusting the Colts. Will Levis will just throw an interception for a pick six.
Very possible.
Or he'll fumble. Like, as he's running, he'll be like, "Oh, here's a guy. Let me drop the ball."
All right. We got the Texans at Patriots. The Texans are 7-point favorites. The over-under is 38, Zach.
Why would you start Drake May on this?
Against this defense, too, especially. Top 5 in the league.
If you wanted the kid to have a chance on a good start, you start him last week. Right?
Yeah, I agree.
Hey,
the Dolphins
go against a powerful offense and a defense that loves to get after you.
Yeah. Team Houston?
Absolutely.
Even without Nico Collins, who's out for 4 weeks?
Did it matter last year when he lost Tank Dale?
That's true. You got CJ Stroud. I like Houston. See, like normally I would take a New England on the points because a lot of points at home because their defense. No. Give me Houston.
No.
Houston. I think Houston had their signature win last week against Buffalo. And I think now they're going to take off. So give me the Texans here. Of course, I'm with you. All right. How about Bucks at Saints? The Bucks are 3.5-point favorites. The over/under is 41.5. Zach.
I know there's a lot of Saint fans out there excited to see Spencer Rattler at quarterback.
Yeah, Derek Carr's out.
Yeah, but I don't think this is a week to be excited. Give me Tampa Bay, and I think Tampa Bay could make it look ugly.
Yeah, I'm with you too. Also, Tampa Bay first off should have won last week against Atlanta. They gave that game to Atlanta, in my opinion. Honestly, I still feel good about the Bucks overall as a contender. Baker Mayfield's had a great year. He had a great week last week rather. In fact, the loss. I think they're gonna feed Mike Evans like crazy in this one. It's gonna get ugly, honestly. And I told you guys, like Seattle, 2 weeks in, I said the Saints are frauds, and I'm being proved correct. You're the Bucks. I'm with you.
You don't get to call it a fraud when they lose their starting quarterback.
I called it too. I called it after week 2, buddy. I said
and what's their record?
They were 2. Now they're 2-3. They were 2-0 after week 2, and I said, everybody said, "Oh, the Saints! Oh my God! Wait a second!" It wasn't that they were 2-0. It was that they won both games in blowout. So they had 91 points total in the first 2 games. I'm like, slow down, dude. I need to see more. And since then, I'm in proving right. They lost 3 in a row.
But it was a big difference about who they played, right?
They lost to the Eagles, who were missing both the receivers, and lost at home. I don't want to hear anything.
All right.
No, stop. Don't take up from the Saints. What's wrong with you? All right.
I'm just trying.
No, you try harder. Browns at Eagles. Speaking of Eagles, Browns at Eagles. Eagles 9.5-point favorites. The over/under is 42.5. Zach. Ooh.
Are the Browns really that bad?
They quit last week.
I know, but they're not quitting on the season, are they? There's too many people up there for contracts and money.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. No, that's just too much. Give me the Browns plus 9.5.
I was tempted to go that route too, also, but then the Eagles are off a bye too. On top of that, they're trying to clean house. They're trying to clean up all the mess of the infighting between Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni, allegedly anyway. And I haven't seen reports yet, but they probably should get AJ Brown back and Smith back as receivers, so should be a lot healthier this week. The Browns just look like a team that's just lifeless because of their quarterback.
Yeah.
Who they should bench probably, but they won't because they have no choice, but because they have to pay them that kind of money. Um, I'm so tempted to take the Eagles and cover here, but I'm going to go and just take the over in this one. Just be safe. Because again, are the Browns that bad? We don't know, And I think 9.5 points is a lot of points.
Yeah, well, if they are that bad, that means Eagles got to score like 40 of those points.
Yeah. Well, I mean, your Commanders put up what 34 last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we
So.
know how to put up points.
Yeah, oh, look at this cocky ass Commanders fan. Speaking of Commanders fan, game of the week, by the way, Commanders at Ravens. This is actually a little bit of a situation for you now. Which team would you root for? Ravens are 6-point favorites over under 51.5. Your second team, I guess your main team.
Look, if it was 7, and if I thought about it, maybe bought that a whole point, but that's a real waste of money. I would take the Commanders, but I want to play it safe because Baltimore's got no DBs, Washington's got no DBs, and I think Derrick Henry's gonna run all over us. I'll take the over.
Yeah, to me, the over is the easiest bet of the week for me of the slate. This is my lock of the week. This is my mortgage bet, as you call it.
Wow.
Both these D's are terrible right now. And my gut is to take Washington the points anyway. If anything, if I had a choice between one and the other, Washington the points. This is a huge game for Washington. This is the first real challenge. Okay, they're 4-1, leading the NFC East. Okay, and have a chance to have a stranglehold in that division. Let's see. Okay, let's you guys for real? Because Baltimore is a Super Bowl contender. Are you guys for real? This is just your first chance to have a signature win.
Are you gonna say they're for real if we win?
Say it again.
Will you say they're for real if we win?
Well, you walked into Cincinnati. Granted, Cincinnati's a little rough this year, but they're still a great offense. You beat them on the road. Then you went on the West Coast and beat Arizona a week later. You beat a tough Browns defense, actually. I still said the Browns defense is pretty good still, I would say, at the very least. No, I would definitely say winning this game will go a long way into me saying, oh, you guys are contenders now, like playoff contenders. If you ask right now, go ahead.
Here's a better question. If we win against Baltimore, would you bet on us to win the division at that point?
I would feel stronger about it. Definitely. I still right now. If you ask me right now, gun to my head, who I win the NFC East, it's still the Eagles. They got a better roster and all that. But these next 4 weeks for the Eagles are going to tell me a lot because their schedule, they should go 4-0 the next 4 weeks.
If you wait 4 weeks, you're not going to get a premium on the bet.
Well, if you're talking gambling, I guess take the value. It's still, I think still getting value on the.
You'll get no value on the Eagles. You're getting value on the Commanders.
Let me look up right now.
They're +3. The Commanders are like +360
to win the NFC East right now.
Yeah.
Why not throw it in? Throw like a fucking $10 bet on that one. I don't know.
Trying to help you. Trying to guide you.
I gotta see the proven wins though, man, because the Eagles are a better roster. Right. I will say this much though. It's looking like it's gonna be a 2-team race now because the Cowboys' schedule next 6 weeks, and we get them in a second, is rough. It's big time rough. So obviously we'll come back next week. We'll react to this game. If the Commanders win this game, yeah, we're gonna be talking about the Commanders now. Big picture as possible East champions. We'll see, but bet of the week. You and I agree. Easy over here.
Yeah.
All right, 4:00 games. Chargers at Broncos. Chargers are 3-point favorites. The over/under is 36 points. Zach.
No, I will personally make both bets. Like this will be an easy 2-team parlay, and if you were looking to really, really save your money, you do like a 2-team teaser.
Yeah.
But the Chargers and the under. I'm going to take the Chargers, but Chargers and under seem like an easy two-team teaser between in one game.
So you're taking the Chargers though.
Yeah, I'm taking the Chargers.
Dude, that the number is so perfect though, 36. That is so. It's to me, it's low enough that I'll take the over in this one. It's low enough. I agree with you that this is gonna be a defensive game. I just don't know if 36 points is, you know, a
Well,
barometer. I think that's low enough. You know,
yeah,
I see a 20-17 game here. I can see that, and then what? You know, what I mean, that's over. There you
yeah,
go.
no,
So Harbaugh, I believe in Harbaugh. Off a bye. My first instinct was to take the Chargers to win this game, and I'm like, you know what? Let's take the over. Let's be safe. So we'll see. All right, Steelers at Raiders. Steelers 3-point favorites over under 36.5. Zach.
oh, give me the Steelers.
Oh, it's easy. That's easy.
Talk about a team that's imploding.
Did you see also what happened? The new quarterback for the
Yeah,
Raiders, Aiden McConnell.
yeah.
He's terrible.
I mean, he wasn't terrible at the end statistically, but
Oh, you mean this past week?
no, from last season.
Well, that dude. He was all right. He had a moment or two, but he was all right. He wasn't.
I saw a stat like his last 4 games, over 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns, no interceptions. So
I gotta look at it again.
he
But
played he played really decent last 4 games of the
then
season.
again, who's watching Raider games that late in the year, right? Come on now.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I'll give you Steelers. It comes down to stability for me. They're the stable of the two teams. Um, they gave away that game to Dallas last week, by the way. Michigan won that game.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there. I don't know. But give me Steelers here. They'll bounce back. I see a JJ Watt, a TJ Watt pick and score, scoop and score coming up. So yeah, Steelers here. All right. Next other game of the week here we have the Lions at Cowboys. Lions are 3-point favorites. The over under is 52. Zach.
Oh man, give me the Lions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. Talking about a game to tune up on, it's got to be the Cowboys defense.
Yeah, and off a bye on top of that too, and off a bye.
Yeah.
And Zachary, I now present to you the next 6 games for the Cowboys at 3-2. This is why I said that Steeler win was a must win, and they got it because they had a loss the Steelers. Here's the Cowboys next 6 games. Obviously, Detroit this week, at the Niners, at the Falcons, Eagles at home, Texans at home, and then the Commanders now, who are now good. Okay,
Sure.
and then you want to extend it to another 2 weeks. The Giants are kind of frisky. They almost lost to the Giants last week, 2 weeks ago. Then the Bengals may be better by December.
Oh hell yeah.
So they don't get an easy game until December 15th against the Panthers, and then they close it out against the Bucks, the Eagles, and Commanders. Like if they go 3-3 in that 6 game stretch, that's a win for them.
I still believe they're better than Atlanta. Okay, I get it. Atlanta's turning.
Gun in my head, yeah. Gun in my head, yes. Gun in my head, yes. But again, the Cowboys are typically will lose those games sometimes if you're not careful. You know, I'm taking Detroit here though. Detroit probably at the Kansas City the most well balanced team in football across the board in all 3 phases.
Yeah, what cost them is their coach sometimes.
Yeah, but you know that's their identity. You know, I get it. I don't agree with it necessarily, but you know I get it. Give me Detroit, man, and Detroit off the bye on top of that too. Come on, that's a bad combination. All right, you got Falcons at Panthers. Falcons 6-point favorites over under 47. Zach.
Give me the Falcons. All right, I tried to ride the Andy Dalton Red Rifle love, but he's running out of steam real quick.
Yeah, they look competitive with him in the first couple of games, and then last week happened in Chicago.
Yeah, and I bet on Carolina.
But I'm going to bet the over. I think Carolina will be competitive in this game. Atlanta will win the game, but 6 points at home. I mean, Andy Dalton is competitive. I'll take the over in this one because both teams will score. I know that. So, all right, Sunday football.
Wait, can we go back to Atlanta real quick?
Go ahead.
Everybody and their mother talked about how amazing Bijan Robinson was. Can we be real about what he's done now since he got drafted?
You hate that guy, don't you? You since last year, been bitching on this guy, bro.
It was because he was not special. All right, they made him out to be a second coming for a running back, and dude's just not that. I like his story. Great kid, but he's not special. He's not even garbage yard Saquon special.
Right. Nah, he's been quiet. So, all right. Sunday football. Bengals at Giants. Bengals 3.5 point favorites over under 47.5. Zach. So I stated on the podcast on Tuesday that even the Bengals are 1-4. I still think in the playoffs. I still think the playoff team.
Well, this would be their first game in that way in
They
that
better.
road to playoffs,
They
and
better. They better. That hole's getting bigger and bigger.
I really, really do think they will blow the Giants out. This would be my mortgage bet of the week.
You disrespectful asshole.
Even on the road, this would be my mortgage bet of the week.
Mm-hmm. So you're taking the Bengals, huh?
Yeah.
I think the Bengals' problems are just one-sided. It's their defense. The offense is phenomenal. Joe Burrow's had a phenomenal year. It's just the defense is shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm with you. I agree with Bengals, though. I think they find a way to win this game and cover. All right, and then Monday Night Football, of course. Bills at Jets. The Buffalo Bills are 2.5 point favorites. The over-under is 41, Zach. Drama in New York, huh? Robert Sala's gone. Your boy Aaron Rodgers is,
Aaron has nothing to
judge,
do.
jury, executioner, doing his thing.
Yeah. You keep Hackett though, because that's working out real well for you on offense.
So you saw the rumor, right? So the rumor was that Salah was going to fire Hackett, and then Rodgers said, "Nah, fuck that. I'm going with Johnson, and we gonna take care of it." And God, what a mess. What you got in this one, man?
The other thought is the only reason why Woody Johnson fired him was because it was overseas, and he invited all his buddies from overseas to come watch, and they lost, and he got embarrassed. So
week 5, embarrassed week 5, dude. Come on.
Are we into like game 30 now without Aaron Rodgers throwing for 300 yards?
That's your favorite stat right now, going the last 2 years in this podcast.
No, my favorite stat was the fact he couldn't throw for 200 yards the opening month of the season for 3 years in a row.
Yeah, you did say that. Yeah, I think we'll see in the beginning and the end. I think we are. But I want to see more though, because I've seen moments. Some of those throws he still makes once in a while. It's still pretty damn good, but it's getting harder and harder to defend him right now at this point. But what you got in this one?
Well, I'm not taking the Jets. I'll take the under in the game just because I have a feeling it's going to be an utter mess.
I'm actually taking the Jets in this game, but I'm betting you. I'm gonna take the over for our picks because I think I don't know. Maybe the Jets feel embarrassed now. I think Aaron Rodgers will probably torch the Bills defense. I don't know. This is a game. This is a stay away game. The optics are bad on the Jets, man. I mean, again, two teams right now going in both right now going in bad directions here.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Bills 2 weeks ago with the Bronx in the league, and all of a sudden now lose 2 in a row, and all of a sudden things are rough. Are we sure Josh Allen's playing on Monday also too? Remember he had the quote unquote ankle injury, was really concussion maybe, but
oh yeah,
that shit was bad. Dude, come on, NFL, what are you doing?
He's a tough baller. He'll come back.
Yeah. So there's our picks for the week. Before we get out of here.